We're happy to announce that Nemesis will be available on April 15th.
Following the destruction of the entire Oblogon system, not even the squabbling diplomats of the galactic community could ignore the encroaching darkness.
And there you have it. April 15th will be the release date for Stellaris Nemesis. Yes, the expansion we've been waiting on for quite some time is finally going to be in our hands. And for some reason, I'm not entirely sure, pre-orders will not start till next week. They basically said, yo, it's going to come out for in about a month and a week's time. However, you won't be able to buy it till next week. So it kind of takes the wind out of the sails of the announcement for this particular release date. But still, you know, what are you going to do? So what can you do in this particular expansion? You can become the Crisis, the Galactic Custodian. There's the new espionage mechanics, and of course the new ship set. And there's not a lot of additional material known aside from that. I do expect that there is going to be a slew of new features that are going to come with the patch as well, such as the new first contact protocols and all of that stuff. Now, all of this was announced yesterday during the Paradox Insider, which happened, on stream yesterday. And yeah, and they basically sat down with the dev team and they went over a couple of things and said, you know, this is what it is about. It was all very PR. It was all very marketing orientated. But hey, what you gonna do, right? You're gonna have to spend your money wisely when you're a marketing team and you got something like this going on. Still, though, it's always good to see that we've got these cool videos coming out for Nemesis. In this particular case, the art direction has really improved in the last couple of years, at least since the expansion for Lithoids came out. That video was pretty darn amazing. And aside from that, the whole broadcast itself was pretty decent, except for that really sticky jib, and it really did my head in. It's not good. As somebody who works in television, a sticky jib is just, it just rattles my chains. It's not very good. Still, though, we got all this cool content coming in our general direction. And on top of that, it looks like a brand new PDS title, that's Paradox Development Studios, as in the same studio that made Stellaris as well as EU4 and Crusader Kings, will be announcing a brand new game sometime in the very near future during the next PDXCon. Now, PDXCon will be online. You'll be able to attend in some way, shape, or form, and that is essentially it. There is going to be new announcements of new games, most likely, but also a new PDS game. And let's be honest here, if there was a horse in the Paradox stables that you would consider their prime breed, then it would be PDS, because in the end, I do feel that all the other studios are basically just, you know, there to put risks on, and something sometimes may go well and make a ton of cash, but in the end, PDS is fairly consistent. Now, of course, I personally believe this is going to be March of the Eagles 2, the best game, the sequel to the best game ever made, or at least an underappreciated masterpiece, but hey, what can one say? More realistically though, maybe Victoria. I really do not expect a Victoria game to come out anytime soon, or a brand new IP. I would not be surprised that after the success of Stellaris, we will see yet another brand new IP coming out of the Paradox Development Studios and flexing their muscle after having dabbled again with Crusader Kings and its sequel. And that was announced almost 2 years ago from now, from this moment onwards. So there's quite a lot of cool stuff on the horizon, and most likely new stuff for Stellaris as well. I would not be surprised if we see a new species pack or a stories pack being announced at PDXCon as well. We shall see. In the meantime, though, that's pretty much all I've got to talk about. Pre-order start next week. I don't understand why they've, or at least tomorrow, even on the 15th. Don't know why they didn't start the pre-orders on the day they announced that it would go live, but hey, that's just me and asking weird questions. If you like this video and if you watched it all the way through the end, just put in something cool at the bottom. Just if you watch the whole video, put in something cool in the bottom in the comments. I think that we all know what's going on there. Still, though, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for my patrons for making this video possible. It's been a bit of a short one today because there's not a lot to talk about. it's a date when we know stuff is going to come out. How exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, blow up them stars, suck out that dark matter, and God knows what happens after that.